English fairy tale, Elyra and the Last Light of Aetherion. Long ago, when the skies were veiled in stardust and the wind whispered songs of forgotten times, there existed a realm hidden from mortal sight, Aetherion, the land of eternal light. It was home to the Faeborn, fairies born from constellations, each gifted with a shard of starlight and a purpose to guard the balance between darkness and light. Among them was Elyra, a young fairy with silver-blue wings and a heart full of dreams. Unlike others, her shard of starlight had never glowed. She was born during the eclipse night, a rare moment when all the stars fell silent. Many whispered that she was cursed, a sign of a prophecy unspoken. But Elyra believed in something more. She believed that light lives not in stars, but in choices. Chapter 1. The Shard That Never Shone. Elyra trained harder than anyone else, determined to prove her worth. While other fairies soared effortlessly, Elyra stumbled, fell, and rose again. Her closest friend, Kale, often helped her practice, encouraging her with tales of mortal bravery. One day, during a celestial storm, the skies above Aetherion turned blood red. The oracle tree wailed, a terrible sound that echoed through the heavens. The balance had broken. The veil of Lumen, a magical barrier keeping the shadows at bay, had cracked. To restore it, a fairy must travel beyond the starlight and retrieve the last spark, a legendary flame hidden deep within the lost ruins of Umbra Hollow, a place no fairy had returned from. No one volunteered, except Elyra. Chapter 2. The Journey into Shadows. With Kale by her side, Elyra journeyed across the edge of Aetherion into the mortal realms. They passed forgotten valleys, ruined temples, and forests where light feared to shine. Elyra's courage was tested again and again by illusions, temptations, and voices that tried to pull her away from her path. Yet she pressed on. In the Valley of Whispers, Elyra was separated from Kale and faced her own shadow. It whispered doubts, memories of her failures, and showed her a world where she never tried. But she said one thing: a light that never flickers, never grows stronger. I will burn, even if I am the smallest flame. At that moment, her starlight shard glowed, not bright, but steady. Chapter 3. The Last Spark. Elyra reached Umbra Hollow, where time stood still and shadows lived like creatures. In the heart of the ruins stood a brazier, unlit for centuries. Around it, spirits of fallen fairies guarded it, not to protect the spark, but to warn others. "You came to claim the spark," said a ghost of a Fae knight. "Are you willing to pay its price?" The price was memory. To give up the one memory that brought her the most joy. For Elyra, it was the first time Kale called her brave. She hesitated, then stepped forward. "I will remember why I fight, not just who I fight for." At that moment, the brazier burst into silver flame. Chapter 4. Return and Renewal. Elyra returned with the spark. The veil of Lumen mended. Light returned to Aetherion, stronger than before. But Kale, he no longer remembered calling her brave. A small tear formed in Elyra's eyes, but she smiled. "I don't need the world to know," she whispered. "Only to shine when it's darkest." And from that day on, her wings shimmered not with borrowed starlight, but with a flame she forged herself. The end.